Welcome back. It's Coach Report. I've got something which I think is really cool to share with you. A little personal project of mine to do with my favourite obsession, which is Battle Planets, also known as Gatchaman. Now, how many of you remember coming home to this cartoon, watching those 5 ninja fly across the screen, turning into a whirlwind, throwing their weapons around and beating up galactic goons? Well, I was one of them. It was the absolute highlight of my childhood, animation-wise, from Tatsunoko Productions over in Japan. They brought it over to the UK and everywhere else, and I fell in love with it. And I've always wanted to do something really, really cool related to Battle Planets Gatchaman. Now, about a year ago, I launched this little website, and I planned to promote it everywhere and, get people on board to this art book that I wanted to create based around Gatchaman and Battle of Planets. And just before or just after I launched it, the Gatchaman comic from Mad Cave came out. So I thought, you know what, let that comic go out, let it do its thing, get more people interested and aware of this amazing thing, Gatchaman. And maybe then relaunch the project, maybe later, maybe a year later. Well, a year has passed, and I've decided to share it with you and actively promote it and do it. So what I would love to do is I would like to send out a call for submissions from creatives, artists, professional, amateur, whatever. It doesn't matter whether you draw, whether you paint, whether you make models, whether you make costumes or replicas. Anyone that has a creative bone in their body that wants to create something to do with Battle of the Planets and Gatchaman, I want you to come to this website, all right, read what's on there and find out about this book that I want to create. So what is this book? Well, I would like to create a beautiful, beautiful coffee table book showcasing people's creations from across the world, fans who love it, to share with other fans. Now, I'm probably going to kickstart this, of course. I'm not a wealthy man. But what we will do is anyone who contributes will figure out a way somehow of rewarding people for allowing me to print their artwork in a beautiful book. So if you do head over to GatchamanProject.com, you'll be greeted by this beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork from my dear friend Ian Churchill, who is known to many for his works in Supergirl, Batman. There's a list is endless. His own works, Marine Man, you name it, Ian has drawn it. The X-Men, everything. He is an amazing artist and a good friend, and he very, very kindly created this lovely, lovely team image of the whole gang. So, like I say, I'd like to produce an art book created by fans, Kickstarter it, get it printed, and get it out there. Like I say, I'm new to this. I'm sure some people can say, oh, yes, but you need to remember this and you need to remember that. And I'm working on that. But right now, I'd like to see if there are people out there that want to share that art with me. So if you jump on to the website, it's a small website. I did start doing some news back then, and it would tell you all about it. There's a little submissions page as well that you can submit your artwork to. Of course, when I'm recording, it will display incorrectly, but that's my fault. Let me fix that right now. See, this isn't my first rodeo, but it looks like it. Anyway, yes, submissions page. There's some content guidelines. We don't want any naughty stuff like pornography or erotica, torture porn, hentai, or hate speech or anything like that. Then, mild, sexy images are fine, because I know people do tend to, make these characters look sexy, and that's fine. But anyway, there's a little submissions form here where you can put your details in, and also I will not promote or rather publish anyone's personal details that it wants. There's a section there to say how you'd like to be displayed in the book. So it could be your Instagram account or your artist name, whatever it is. So there's a little submissions page here, a way to send the artwork to me. And what I'd like to do over the next few months is collect enough of this art up to make a nice, big, thick coffee table book. So there we have it, the Gatchaman project. This would be so cool to do. I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I'm going to put it all together and figure out how to print it and all. There's a little forum here which you'll see if you log in and register. You can talk to other fans and talk about your Gatchaman art. Now, again, it doesn't have to be recent art. It could be something you've drawn in the past. It could be something that you draw now. And again, it is very, very, very open. So it'd be nice to have some art. Maybe you've done some comic pages. Maybe, like I say, you've made a replica of one of the weapons or the helmet. Whatever it is, send it in. And what I'll try and do is assemble some kind of thought, let's see, a little council of people that are kind of, I don't know, in the know for Gatchaman about other planets, maybe some nice big names that we've heard of, and we'll ask them and the fans to choose the best to go in the book. Because if we get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, we're not going to be able to put everything there. So hopefully we'll do something like that. But I just want to do this for Gatchaman. I want to see a book that I've made about my favorite thing on my bookshelf and other fans' bookshelf. So that's basically it. Again, this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm going to be learning on the job, but I hope to produce something really, really special. Now, if you can, please share this video, or at least point people towards the GatchamanProject.com. Share it on your social media. Do whatever you can to push the word out that there is a call for submissions. If you're happy to supply your artwork to be printed somewhere, then get in touch. It would be amazing. Anyway, that's it. If you like the video, give it a like. Hopefully you'll share it, and hopefully you'll subscribe too. So until next time, take care.